Welcome back, my friends. How are you all doing? I do want to alter my character at some points and give him the most goofy voice possible for those hays, because I think it'll be better. But welcome back. We are continuing. I finished the guide. It's got a nice bunch of comments on the last playthrough, so we've decided to continue. This is now part 2 of the series. I don't know how I'm going to index it and set it up on the channel yet, but this is going to be Overexplained playthrough of Overexplained Let's Play of Elden Ring Part 2, East Limgrave edition. So that's where we're going to be heading next. I think we've quite thoroughly explored this section. I think we still have this guy here, the guy at the Everjail. We could try and fight him, but maybe we'll come back for him before, maybe at the end of this series. So we're going to be exploring this section here that we can't see much of yet. But before we do that, we've got a bunch of... I hadn't even activated this Lost Grace. We've got a bunch of cash to spend. Shall we... Let's head back. I need a slurp of my tea. We're here for cozy adventuring, right? Oh, that's a good cup of tea. Right, let's get straight back to the roundtable hold. And we'll see what's what. We'll just have a quick chat with people, see if has anything happened because we've beaten Margit. I don't think it has. This door, I know when this door opens. And it's not yet. I think that's once we go a little bit further. But Corin, you're still here? Anything new to say?
You appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then.
I would like to learn some incantations. So what have we got so far? Like... We were interested in these other ones. Darkness sounds cool. I've never even used that, so I'd like to try that out. Rejection is one of my favourites. It's an old favourite of mine. It's just like a little shockwave. It doesn't do any damage on itself by itself, I don't think, but it just knocks foes over, which is very useful in this game because you can hit them on the floor. So I'm going to buy that. We can't cast that yet. Or Darkness, which needs 18 faith. That's quite high. Assassin's Approach we can use. We should probably try using that a bit more often. What is this one? Magic increases magic damage negation, increases fire damage negation. Those are pretty cool as well. Not that we've encountered anything that needs that yet. They are quite cool. Flame Sling is pretty cool, like a ranged fireball. How much have we got at the moment? 12 grand. Let's buy the things that we're close to using. I do want to try Darkness at some point. So let's grab this Rejection. We'll grab Flame Sling for now, that's fine. Heal, I'm not too bothered about. Heal is pretty useful, especially if you're doing a lot of co-op, I think, because you heal the allies that you're playing with as well, which can be quite nice. But personally, I find the spells are really slow. They're quite hard to use, like in a clutch heal situation. So I'd rather avoid trying to use those. They're quite nice for topping up while you're exploring, as we did. I think we did do a few times when we were playing before. Right, let's go and try and talk into this guy again, because he's been grumpy to us the whole time. He probably still is.
What do you need? I have little time to spare.
He just doesn't respect us yet, because we haven't done anything. What do you mean I'm a house guest?
Are you aggrieved at the notion you are but a visitant here?
You know, we're not the first.
Remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune.
Well, indeed.
And the doors to the roundtable's inner chamber will
open. There you go.
And you will receive the wisdom of the two fingers.
I forget all this stuff because... God, there's quite a lot. So he's quite explicitly telling us there, you know, we're not the only Tarnished who's come here. Every Tarnished ever gets told to go and become the Elden Lord. So, you know, we're not the first person he's met. He's busy trying to figure out stuff by himself, and he's fed up with pretenders showing up, I guess. Little does he know that, you know, we're the one that's going to make it, right? As long as we don't actually give up like all the other ones that have come before us and stop playing the game. Oh, I love that meta kind of stuff. Is great. Anyhow, let's go in here to say, did we have anything else from this shop that we wanted to buy? Memory Stone could be worth buying. Stone Sword Key could be worth buying as well. In fact, let's have a quick look at... I do want to do a little... We need to do a little stock check as well. Let's make this a little bigger. What did we have on our notes here? So, there was a block door with a Chapel of Anticipation. I don't think we can get back there yet anyway. Stranded Graveyard. There was a stone sword. We needed 2 stone sword keys to open the one right by the tutorial area. Fine. The scythe area... The scythe guy down the balcony here. I think we'll leave him for now. He was quite tough. Oh, Murkwater Cave, come back for the Margit shackle. I forgot to do that. Oh, we could have demoed that against Margit. Good grief. That's a shame. I highly recommend you do that, dear viewer, if you haven't done that. Very cool, useful item. You can use it during the first phase of the fight and it makes him get pinned to the ground. Just lets you get some free damage. You can only use it a few times, I think. But it's good to use, especially if you're helping people co-op that boss. So maybe actually, shall we go and buy it still? And then we'll put on some co-op in the future and then go and help some people beat Margit. Be quite fun. Right, so I'll leave this reflection section in case I want to use it for something else in the future, but I don't think we've got anything pressing there that we need to worry about. So I'm going to buy this memory stone because we did just buy some extra spells, and what this does is it increases the memory slots. A black, lightly beguiling stone prized by the sorcerers who produce them, said to be a fragment of the black moon that once hung above the eternal city. That's kind of interesting, lore-wise, from what I know anyway, but we'll leave that. It's quite mysterious sounding for now. We could buy another stone sword key. It is quite expensive though. But at the same time, what else are we going to do? I wouldn't mind trying to level up so that we can use those incantations we've just bought. So maybe we'll hold off on the stone sword key. I'm hoping we'll find them. There's quite a lot of them as you're exploring. So hopefully we'll come across some more. But that's cool. Thank you, Twin Maiden Husks. Let's go and chat to our other friends. I don't think this guy's going to have anything new to say yet.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to... Honestly.
Yeah, that's the same as you said last time, I think. So that's fine. I did just think as well, are we on medium load? Yes, we are. I don't think we were actually wearing the hat last time. I did dress myself up to take the thumbnail for the for the Let's Play. But we'll leave it on for now. I think we're looking pretty good. One thing I did look up, just as a side note, you know, we've been, for a while I've been going on about the halberd and how much I like it. But I did find, it did seem that we were knocking the big guys down, especially like the big trolls and stuff, in the same amount of hits with the longsword, which is up here, as we were with the halberd. And it was bothering me so much I went to look it up and I discovered that they basically do the same amount of stance damage, which doesn't seem right to me on the surface. But where something like this large club does do a lot more stance damage, and that's fine, that makes sense, it's huge. But yeah, so interesting. The halberd doesn't do much more stance damage than the longsword, but it does have a lot more reach, so it's a sort of utility thing, I guess. Do we have any ashes we can upgrade? We've got a bunch of... Oh, we were going to try these ones out, we haven't used them yet. So that's something we can bear in mind. So if you look here, hopefully this mouse highlight still works. Then we've got Grave Glove Wart 2 we need for these guys. We haven't got any of those yet because we've already leveled them up once. So you can see up here it says they're a +1. We can change them to a +2, but if we highlight these guys, they haven't got a +1 yet. We could change them to a +1. So, and we have got 10. So we've got loads of the rank 1 upgrades for these guys. So I am tempted to just say, let's upgrade these guys so we can try them out. These Noble Ashes, I'm not bothered about leveling those guys up. And then we do have this guy here, beat Banished Knight Engval. We still don't have enough FP for. We've got he needs 100. We've only got 78. So we can't even do the cast to summon him in the first place, which is a little bit sad. That's cool, nothing we can really do there. And I don't think there's anything we can do with Hugh either, because the last thing we did before we fought the boss, Margit, was upgrading all of our stuff. You got anything new to say? I don't really want to cuddle again.
Would you like me?
No, I'm okay.
Good day to you, my...
She's got a nice voice though, I like her. I'm just going to very quickly change my guy's voice. Did talk about that. So you can do that in detailed appearance voice, and I think it's aged voice 1 as my favourite voice. Finish, apply, and then hopefully if we wave now I'll have the really goofy voice that I enjoy.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Perfect. Right, I think that's all we can do for now then. Let's head back to the world. Let's think about where we're going to go. So I think if we're going to start exploring this section, then why don't we start up here, where we crossed the bridge before, Saint's Bridge, and there was the guy with the big jar on his head, or whatever it is, the big metal thing. And we found a shop across the way. And I think we'll just start following this road, and we'll see where we go, hopefully. We'll keep an eye on the map. We should see one of those steelies soon enough that will help us find a map fragment. Oh, dang, the weather's not too nice, is it? We go. Let's do a little bit of warm-up, push away against this guy, try and get back on track. Oh, straight down. Can we... Look at that. 2 full charge R1s, one-handed even. Knocked him down. I was surprised he didn't knock us over. Normally when he bashes his head on the floor like that, if you look, it does a little shock wave, and that can hit you over. You can avoid the shock waves by jumping. Remember, we did talk about that before. Are we in the night time? Oh, sweet. Look at the moon. Looking real cool. Way bigger than the sun. I don't know if you've noticed when we've looked up in the sky. We have seen the sun a few times. You only generally tend to see it in the morning hanging quite low, because the sort of the Erd tree takes the rest of the sky up. But that moon is something. Right, and this guy, did he have anything else we wanted to buy?
I didn't realise you came back.
Oh, sorry mate, it's fine. I think he's blind. I think they're all blind. These guys. Oh yes, we bought the bandit mask, I'd forgotten about that. And it was too heavy, which was annoying. Although now I suppose we're not carrying as much equipment, and I've got my helmet back on, I could probably get away with it. Oh, we did buy this. That's given me a thought. We did look through all of our stuff right towards the end of the last one. Thank you, Mr. Shopkeeper. Should we just chill with him by the fire for a moment? Oh yeah, just a bit of role-playing. We're enjoying that. Oh, what a game. Let's have a quick look at... I want to just scroll through things we've got recently to see if we've looked at everything. Oh, we forgot to blink in and equip these things and try and level up. Right. Note to self, Rob, try and remember at the next Grace site that we'll do that. We got Flame Sling to try out. We got a Memory Stone to increase our memory slots. Rejection, new spell. No skill Ash of War, remember that. We got another Talisman pouch from beating Margit, so that was cool. We've got a bunch of cracked pots. We should really just try crafting some of those to make sure we got full. Right, Flame Chariots, that's what we bought from this guy. What does this one say? A note sold by Nomadic Merchant, blah blah blah. Beware the fire amongst his chariots bearing the faces of giants. A well-aimed blow to the chimney on top may prove effective, but opportunities for a plunging attack will be rare indeed. Interesting. Oh, did not mean to cancel. Right, cookbook. I think we bought that from this guy as well, so we can now make our own pickled turtleneck, poison arrows, and poison bolts, so that's cool. Some flesh, dragonfly heads, root resin. Maybe we should have a quick look at... I know we sort of getting back into stuff that I remember us looking at briefly, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I want to have a look, just see, did we look at all of these? Where are the rest of these little notes? Where do they appear? In the keys section. No, that's where the cookbooks go. Where's those little hint notes go? Is it in this section? Oh yeah, this was them. Sorry, I thought they were something else, but look. Right, so we've got a flask of wondrous physic. So that was the one about crossing the highway bridge and follow the animal trail north. So hopefully, if I remember correctly, so here's the highway bridge, and there's a path here, look, that goes this way. So that's leading roughly the same sort of way we're going anyway, so hopefully we're going to come across that today. What else have we got? What was this one? Someone lurks among the Waypoint Ruins on the roads through Limgrave. So Waypoint Ruins we've already been to. I think that must be in reference to Selin, who was here. This is the Waypoint Ruins, and we met Sorcerer Selin there, so that's cool. What else did we have? Land squirts are soft where they touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. We haven't experimented with that yet, but maybe we'll get a chance to at some point. The heads of the trolls bear old wounds, fine. And then the one about the fire monk's chariots, so that's fine. Okie doke. Well, that's cool. Thank you, sir. Let's do some exploring. See what we find. So, I always get a bit. I'm the kind of person who likes to just zigzag across everything. So we've got this path leading down this way. I think we saw somebody down there. I think I can still see them. They're just there. Yeah, there's somebody there. We'll go and check them out. Got all these. There's a graveyard in front of us. We've got some bits going up to the left and to the right as well. So we'll start on the left. Let's just see if we can see anything over this way. We see there's a huge chasm down to our left. We've explored down there already. I just want to have a look here, see if we've got anything down. Oh, God. Down this way. I don't think we have. There's that guy we found who'd done the thing I talked about doing and has just died alone by his little campfire. That is somehow still burning. Yeah, not looking like there's anything else down here. I think nothing jumps out as looking quite interesting anyway, so that's fine. Curiosity satisfied. Right, so yeah, I'm satisfied that there's nothing major we're going to miss down this side. It doesn't look like anyway. Come back across this way. Oh, here's this guy. We can't lock onto him. I'm assuming he's an NPC.
There's no mistake, is there? Death has left its mark once again.
Dang.
Ah, a tarnished, are you?
I am.
Unknown as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, it is home to a mariner. If you value your life, then go no further.
Oh, well, that sounds too tempting to not go to.
The village here has been touched. Turn back.
Okay. I think, well, we'll try one more time. Is that all he's going to say now?
Here, turn back.
D, mate, come on. Not know who I am. Oh, what can we see down there, everybody? Can you spot that? Right down the way. A grey site. Delightful. Okay. So we're saying there's a village. I can't quite see anything from here. Some sort of buildings. This is the downside of exploring in the dark. It is a bit trickier to spot things. But there's some ruins and stuff down there. It looks like it's probably an old village, but that's fine. Let's go and have a quick look back up where we were. Oh. Familiar sound of zombies coming out of the ground. I think we'll just let them do their worst for now. I can't even remember how much XP you get for offing those guys, so it's probably not even worth it. There's a bunch of little turtles around here. Tortoises, rather. I'm not going to call them turtles. Turtles live in the sea, don't they, mate? Exactly, he says. So it doesn't seem like there's much up here either. This is that same canyon. What we got here? Oh wait, what's that? There's some doggos. Oh dear. They don't... Oh god, he's seen me. They don't look very happy, these dogs. Why do you look different, lads? Yeah, they're all... Look at him. He is not very nice looking. These guys do not sound happy either. Hello there. Come on. I swear to God there was a way you could stab the animals on the floor once you knock them down like that, but we'll have to try running to a different side of them. Guys. Are they moving as well? I swear I saw that one move just then. They do not sound happy. Oh, there's a grace down... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I know where we are. So, we spotted these very bears. You can just see there's some bears down there. Hello, lads. That was the Spirit Spring where there was some jellyfish under there. The undead skeletons come out of the water there. That was the Spirit Spring. We jumped up. There was a... Yeah. And there's the statue that pointed us down to a cave. So, okay, cool. Got my bearings. That's fine. So there is stuff down there, but I think... And if we look right in the distance... So that's the bridge that we were talking about crossing. And then it looks like there's a sort of dirt path there coming behind these trees. And that's the path that we were just looking at on the map. So that's fine. We'll leave that for now. This is a long way down, and I don't think there'll be a way back up. Oh, the earth tree's shedding this evening. So this is a version of that. If you remember when we played online, we could get an occasional thing where it'd say somebody from one of the groups you're in has beaten a boss. Or did we not actually do that? I think I've only done that on the guide. But if you join a multiplayer group, yeah, that can happen sometimes. When someone beats a boss, you get this sort of increased runes effect, and it rains golden leaves. So we've got that happening right now, and it looks pretty cool in the night time. In fact, I think it only ever happens in the night time when you're playing by yourself. But anywho, doesn't look like there's much we're going to miss down this way either. There's some ruins over here. We'll just go and check them out. I don't think, before we go that way, let's just go have a quick look at this graveyard. Make sure there's no pickups or anything we haven't seen. The skellies are still stood around. We'll do a little test as well. How many souls does killing a skeleton give us? Well, he's got glowing eyes, so he's going to be a bit of a bad example. Need to try and get his corpse before he gets up again. 294 for him, but he did have glowing eyes, which does sort of skew the numbers slightly. 58 for a normal one, look. Down you go. Yeah, 58 for him as well. So yeah, glowing-eyed enemies. It's obviously a lot higher than... I thought it was like 2 times the runes, but it seems like it's like closer to 5 times. Oh no, don't start attacking. Nice, just forget me. Forget you saw me. Okay, doesn't look like there's any treasures there for us to miss. So I just want to go and check this ruin over here that we can see. You never know what you might find. Slightly disappointing. Oh, we've got some Michaela's lilies here. We'll grab those. So those are they're a finite resource, so they're a kind of plant that does not regenerate. You can use them for some very... Oh god, why am I even fighting these guys? We just established it's not worth it. But yeah, we use them for some cool stuff that we haven't found yet, so we will talk about that a bit later. They're one of the only plants that doesn't respawn. A bit of tree coming through the wall there. Looks like we can't get quite on top of this, but that's fine. I don't think there's anything here for us. Oh, a bit disappointing. Never mind, back to the road. We did see there was a grey site. Let's not forget to see if we can do a quick bit of levelling up. Give ourselves some new spells. Lovely. Nighttime is a mood though, I really enjoy it. Okay. I haven't got that much in the way of... How much do we need to level up? About 5,000. Going up by quite a chunk every time. So we wanted to have 2 more points in faith. So let's cancel the level up for a second. Let's see, have we got many rune items we can use? Or have I used them already? Oh, looks like we rinsed them all already. That's fine. Let's just... we won't use what we've got. We'll save them up for now. Because it won't be enough to make the difference to level up again. So let's just level up once for now. But another point into faith. We do want to try and put up our faith and arcane a little bit. So we can try and start using some of the Dragon Communion spells eventually. Flasks. Have I got... Oh no, of course, there's no dot. What flasks are we on? 5 to 1. I think that's probably a good spread. Memorize spell. Let's have a look. Oh yes, I'd forgot we had Glintstone Pebble as well. We were trying that out, weren't we? So what we'll do for now... Let's see, let's get rid of Glintstone Pebble. We'll put default spell, I think. Oh no, I don't have enough arcane to use it. Curses. Right, I'll keep... What we'll do, we'll leave it in the slot, because hopefully seeing it there with the red cross every now and again will remind me that we need to level it up. We'll do that for now. Hopefully we'll have enough XP soon. We're on 1,300. And we need, what was it? 5,900-ish to level up. So once we hit about 6,000, it shouldn't take too long. Right, so this is... There's a lot of water here. It looks waterlogged. I don't know if you've noticed the sort of... There is definitely seems to be a association between water and undead. So far, every time I've seen the skeletons, if they're not at a graveyard, it is a sort of waterlogged location. What the heck is that? Some sort of huge root coming out of the ground. Another one over there. Lots of them, actually. Look at them. I'd never paid attention to that before. And there was something over there, and he's gone now. So I'm a bit wary of just rushing straight in. Let's just maybe loop around, see if we can go around the top and have a look down into it. We have got we are allowed to summon our friends here. Maybe we'll try our Godric Soldier Ashes and see what they're like. There's an item down there I can see. What was it? There was something that was really glowing. Where's he gone? Bloody squirrel scared me then. Oh, he's just gone. He's over there in the distance. Okay, this is fine. I think we're pretty safe. Let's, what a good jump that was. Just going to grab this treasure that's down here that we can see. Oh, a smithing stone. Thank you kindly. What have we got here? More lilies. Although they're Trina's lilies, not Mikola's lilies. There are Mikola's lilies as well. We got the name wrong a minute ago. That's fine. Oh, look, there he is. I can just see. Let's see if we can sneak around a little bit, get a better look. Yeah. There's like a guy in a boat. Looks like a ghost. Oh no, I just summoned my guys. Well, that's fine. We're going to need your help in a second anyway. Not sure if he's seen me. Let's see if we can sneak up. Oh! Oh, curses, he disappeared. Where's he gone? Oh, my guys are shooting in that direction. I can see them looking this way. Is he over here somewhere? There he is. Okay. Oh, he's just summoning some skelly friends. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage to him. We need to take it easy, though, because we don't know what he can do yet. Let's back off a little bit. Oh, what's he doing? Oh! Well, he can hit his summons, which is pretty interesting. Oh, we didn't finish this guy off. What on earth is he doing now? Whoa. That looked quite cool. I think we avoided it, whatever the heck it might have been. He's knocked down one of his friends again. Make sure we finish him off. Right. Do I need to block against this guy? I feel like he's not doing much attacking. It's quite interesting. Whoa! Don't know how that didn't hit us. It looked cool as heck, though. Get a few more hits in. Off he goes. See if my summons will do the work for us again. Oh, they're busy fighting some guy behind there. Right, let's take these skellies out real quick. I've got a feeling, though, that Tibia Mariner, as he's called, will be summoning some other friends. Let's get on Torrent and see if we can find him. Here he is. Yeah, he has summoned a couple more guys. That's okay. What I'll try and do is maybe just focus on this guy. Hopefully my Godric soldiers, who are doing they're doing a stand-up job, to be fair. Oh, we got hit that time. Right, we need to be careful. Health's a bit low. See if we can, I wonder if we can stance break him. We haven't tried that yet. Oh, yes. Crit. Crit. Oh, doesn't look like. Oh, we did hit him just as he disappeared, so that was pretty cool. My guys are still going with these skellies, so... Oh, whoops. Run out of those. Want us to get on Torrent. Keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, we've nearly got him. This has been a bit more straightforward than I was expecting. Go on. Oh, curses. Got a bit greedy there, but we survived. Oh, no. I'm not sure what he was about to do. Right, where's the other ones? Oh. They've all just collapsed. Oh, we got an item called Death Root. Quite interesting. Oh, and some skeletal militiaman ashes. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm very excited to try those guys out. You're still here. All right, mate. I think your friend has disappeared, though. Oh, there we go. There's an item just up ahead there in that place. So maybe we'll go and check that out. And we'll also, I think, see if we can get the torch out. Oh, we haven't talked about this before. Getting the torch out on horseback. As long as you've got it in your left-hand slot, you just need to press the two-hand button to swap weapons. And of course, you can hit with your torch, which is quite funny. You can actually upgrade the torch like a normal weapon as well to make it stronger. And then there are some torches we'll find a bit later that are specifically designed for fighting, which are pretty cool. Right, excuse me, sir, I just want to get this little treasure. Regarding a mushroom. 3 mushrooms, in fact. That's cool. Okay. So, if we have a quick look at the map, maybe we should look at these items we picked up first, actually. Let's look at them. We've got a mushroom, don't care about that. Skeletal militiaman ashes. These are the spiritsmen of militiamen who live in death. Oh, that's who those who live in death means. It means anything that's undead, right? And will continue to rise again until properly finished off. But what even my spirit summons well? That sounds cool. This is the grotesque fate of those who come into contact with Death Root. There's 2 Death Root we've got now. I think we got the other one from one of the dungeons catacombs that we completed last time, or maybe the time before. Okay, cool. Well, the first thing I want to do is maybe go and brag to that guy that we just killed, this mariner that he was so scared about. Oh, wait, he's here. I was about to run back up the hill, but you're right here, mate. Hello.
Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot.
It's true.
How would you like to earn the strength of beasts?
Oh, that sounds cool.
If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
What?
I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place.
That sounds cool. I'll accept that introduction.
Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway.
Cool.
I'll lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Oh, well, dope. Oh, and how handy. Sending gate. Alright. Sweet. But speaking of the map, that's what I was going to say just a moment ago. Because this is a place on the map, I noticed I've said this in my guide that it's not universally true, but generally, when you see like a named location like this on the map, most of the time it will be like a place like you might have a cave like these ones, you go in and there's maybe a boss and some treasure, or it might be one of these ruins. And these ruins always tend to have like an underground bit you can go into where there might be a boss or some treasure again. And I said in the guide that there's always a boss or some treasure, but I was wrong. Because you get places like these shacks. So the shacks don't always have treasure, but they do often have an NPC. So that's what the shacks do, but I think there's some that don't as well. But generally, you want to have a good hunt around a location that's got a little icon. I think we're in the morning again now, are we? Oh yeah, daybreak. Day has broken. So I'll have a quick scoot around now, see if we can see any other... Oh, there's a couple of skellies right in front of us there, I can see them. Quick scoot around, see if there's any other pickups to find. Ow! Oh god, we need to be careful here. Being very careless and reckless. Right. It's funny, wasn't it? Wasn't even locked onto you, but still knocked you straight out. Very pleased with that. Right. So I do find when you're fighting these skellies and you want to make sure you can just throw an attack out to the side or in a different direction, it's worth not using the lock-on, for sure. Right. Finish him off as well. Look at that, we're on 4,000 something runes in the bottom corner, which is very useful. Oh wow, there's a very far way down over there. So we're getting close to the 6,000 we need anyway. God, so distracting. This is why this is one of my favourite games. There's so many good places to explore. So let's try and keep our bearings. Oh, there's one of these guys. Let's just get him real quick, because we have used quite a lot of our materials. Thank you kindly. How many does that give us? Oh, completely filled them up again. Very handy. Let's have a look over this edge. There's a lot of tantalising sort of stuff down here. So there's these gravestones that look like they go all the way down there. I did spot just over there. Oh, that's the wrong button, Rob. Why do I keep thinking my telescope is on my quick items? It's not right. So there's one of those graveyards by there. I don't know. I wish I could put a map marker from here, but that looks like it's about here, maybe. Oh my god, what a good guess. So that's cool. We'll leave that there for reference, so we can come and check that out at some point. What else have we got? There's a cool ruin down there. We've got a giant wandering around. One of those big, cool golden trees. They look like small versions of the big one, right? But I feel like this one's in this forest, so we can hopefully go and check that out very soon. Oh, I can just see my shadow on the wall over there. It looks very cool. Okay, what else have we got? So that church, ruined church, looks quite interesting. It's sort of straight in front of me. Is it like by this road, like about here? Dudes, I'm so good. I think if we look, we can just see the road, actually. The giant's just walking across it right now, and it curves around over that way. So, that's pretty good. Oh wait, there's another little graveyard thing here. Right under us. Wait a sec. Oh, look, I was just looking over there. I was like, I'm sure I could see some over there. But they disappeared as I'd run further away. So there's definitely some over there, but there's some here as well. But the thing is, I don't want to drop down because we're exploring up here at the moment. So I'll have to come back. Let's make a note of this one as well. Put another marker there. Because I don't think there's a way back up. Which irks me. There must be another way to get there. Well, I'm leaving that for now. Let's carry on exploring this village, see what else we find. I'm just checking my time. What am I on? Alright, we've got maybe about 20-ish minutes left. See what other goodies we can or can't find. Oh, something here. Oh, and one of these little guys. And it's locked. How many do we need? Use stone sword key? Yeah, go on then. We've got one. Let's burn it. I've just noticed the statue underneath already had one in. So maybe they were all designed to take two, and some of them have just already got one in. Interesting. I've never noticed that detail before. But sweet. What have we got in here? A bunch of tortoises. Alright, guys. I can't bring myself to kill them. Although we should really try and use some of the consumables like the turtle meat and stuff. Oh, very nice. Green turtle talisman. Lovely. What does that do? Raises stamina recovery speed. Turtles are known as a nutritious ingredient symbolic of inexhaustible power. However, those who hold turtles to be wise creatures consider the practice of eating their meat to be barbarous. Yeah, I'm kind of on the latter part of that. I'm thinking, these guys seem sweet and cute. Why would you just kill them? Look at them. I haven't said that. We do murder all the dogs we find just for their bones. Okay. So that's one good treasure. Should we equip that? What have we got at the moment? Critical hits restore HP and enhances stamina, reducing attacks against blockers. So I think we'll put this stamina recovery on. I'm not really sure how much difference it makes. Are we able to even see it? I wonder if we'll do some little tests, shall we? Let's do a quick little test, see if we can notice a difference. So if I do a big full charge. Oh no. That's one thing that's quite tricky in this game, is you can't use stamina when you're not in combat. Which is kind of cool from a quality of life point of view. It means I can run around freely when there's no enemies. But it is a little annoying when we want to test something like that. But we'll leave it on, and we'll just assume it's going to help us a little bit. We did already run through this bit. Found this this is the gravestone where there was a smithing stone. So I don't think... We'll just have a quick look. Maybe get my torch out to help us see a little bit. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, golems. Can't get through that gap. Although having said that, it looks like there's a couple more. There's a building. This is the building where we just went down, isn't it? Check. Yeah, so that's where we just went down. There is another bit just behind it. Nothing up here, it doesn't look like. Okay. What have we got up here? Spiders, nice and misty in the distance. It's another building, looks like a church I've just seen though. Anything here? Such a melancholic, lonely game, isn't it? It's one of the reasons I like playing it offline. I kind of feel like it suits the vibe of the game. But it is a bit of a depends on the mood type thing. We did find a treasure. What we got here? A golden rune 4? That might be actually enough for us to level up. How much did that give us? 1200. Not quite enough to hit that 6000 we need. But we're not far off. We're not far off. I think that's it for Summonwater Village. Was that the name of this place? Summonwater Village. Cleared. Let's carry on up the road and we'll see what we find. Drop me some small bones, please. Thank you kindly. We meant to look at the crafting menu because I think we're expanding our repertoire all the time. Let's make a few more. Craft some of those. Craft an extra firebomb. And what was this one? Scriptstone. Reveals more messages from other worlds. Interesting. Neutralizing boluses, so that's cool. Alleviates poison. One thing we didn't look at before, I noticed this, I was playing on another save. And doing that made me realise I just might as well just continue this guide, this playthrough instead. But if we look at this, it does tell us, we look on these sort of extra detail screen, it tells us how poison works. So poison accumulates gradually, coming into effect once the threshold is reached. Poison ailment lowers HP in steady increments for a period. And then if we look, it should say for this one as well, blood loss escalates gradually, causing great damage once the threshold is reached. Take one of these in timely fashion to avoid such an event. Interesting. Fireproof dried liver temporarily boosts fire damage negation. Cool. Robustness. Robustness helps mitigate the buildup of frost and blood loss. Okay, cool. What does this one do? Pickle turtleneck, stamina recovery. Cool. Very similar to that thing we've just picked up then. Cotton, what does this do? Glowstone is cool. Makes it, well, I think we used one of those right at the beginning, didn't we? Did we? Can't remember. Can't remember now. Grace Mimic. I wanted to see what this does. Let's make one. Let's see what do you actually need to make it? Human bone shard. Found by hunting those who live in death. Oh. Anyway, we just made one. I'm just going to try it. I just want to see what happens if we use it. Because I've never even used it before. Oh, we already had one. Good grief. Never mind. Use. Okay, so it's made us a fake grace. Where is that pointing? Does it show up on the map? Pointing in a straight line in this direction. Huh. None of these graces are actually... Because if you know, we didn't talk about this before, but like, not all the graces have a guidance of grace, like only some of them do. So they point you towards, and you can see this one's pointing that way as well. What's funny is that Margit's one doesn't have one pointing into the castle. Quite curious. And then there is, if we look down here, this one actually points south. So that's interesting. But this one doesn't point anywhere. And then that's just put... Oh, it's gone. Clearly it doesn't last very long. I don't really get it. Maybe that is pointing it towards something. We'll need to try and test that somehow at some point. But I don't know what it would have been pointing towards. Anyhow, let's carry on up this path. Check the map, actually. How far have we got? Oh, so this road is actually going straight off this way. I thought it might loop round to join this one, but I didn't clock that when we looked the last time. Okay, let's see where we go. Oh, there's one of these piles of swords here. That usually has... The last one we found had a bit of lore information on it. Oh, hang on. Who's that I just saw? So there's a troll there, and that looks like a slope that maybe goes down. And we might be able to get around to where those beams are if we go that way. Let's have a quick peek up here. This ruined building looks a bit churchy to me. Could be cool. Oh, the sky's got a funny colour. And the music's changed. So pro tip for you guys. When the music changes, we are now in a different zone. I know that because I've played this game before. But this is the music for a different area. Lord Godfrey, at last at the end of his campaign, his golden armies unvanquished and unbowed, yet finds grace lost, tattered and faded. Interesting. But yeah, Caelid, as you might be able to tell if you can hear the music, and just from this horrible red sky, is not a very nice place. We might just go and have a quick... Oh, we've been forced off of our horse. What does that mean, everybody? Do you remember? I think we might try... What are we going to do here? Invaded by Anastasia, the Tarnished Eater. She's got a mean old weapon. Wowzers. Entire bar in one go, that was. Oh, that's the Wild Strike Sash of War. That's pretty good. You can't do that forever, surely. Right, so we need to watch out for those heavy attacks she's doing. Her weapon is cool as heck, though. Can we backstab her? Oh, no. Oh, I was hoping we could get a backstab. She loves... She's a bit crazy. I'm enjoying... Going crazy with her big cleaver thing. Oh, curses. Right, look at this. See if we can bait her into doing something. And then get a quick heal in. Nice. I think we were lucky that she missed us. Get another healing quick. Wowzers. We are nearly dead here. This is... She's quite tough. We need to get... We've got another heal. She's nearly down. Wow. Ooh. Oh, she got us good. She got us real good. Right, well, we're going to go and reclaim our money there. Can't be losing all those runes. We need to level up. Oh, dang. What a way to travel. Thankfully, we've got Torrent. Let's go. As a complete side note, I'm hoping the recording quality is a little bit better than previously. So I've been using OBS to record, which is my favourite. I've used it for streaming in the past and stuff like that. It's my favourite in terms of interface. I'm very used to using it. But I did notice, watching some of it back, that although the game runs rock solid for me, watching some of the video back, I could see it was struggling to record sometimes, it seems like. So, trying the NVIDIA built-in stuff, and it seems generally from a few tests to be a lot better. The only thing is I've got no idea how long I've been recording for, or I don't have my little monitor on the second screen to watch what's what, so that's a bit distracting. Right, off the horse. Right, where is she? Do we try a different weapon? No, we'll stick to the sword. Come on, Anastasia, where are you? See if we can, we'll use a fire grease, see if that helps. Oh, cripes. Spamming that roll. Doesn't seem to do loads more damage. I was hoping it would. Oh, I swear I pressed roll then. That was very lucky. Oh god. She hits like an absolute truck. Oh, that'll do. Managed to walk around and get that backstab that time. Look at her spamming the roll. What am I supposed to do? Okay, that's it. Just walk away, it seems, is a good bet, because then I can get a counter hit. See if she does a big attack at the end. Come on. Yeah. Just walking backwards instead of rolling gives you Gives us a much better, we can quickly counter-attack her. Oh, she gave us a bunch of, she gave us not only this cool sacred scorpion charm, which sounds cool as heck, she's also given us a bunch of runes. So we can level up soon, so that's great. Let's have a look what's inside this little building. We won't go too much further because I feel like we've crossed the boundary, as I discussed, because of this change of sort of environment and music into another area. But we've got a grace, we've got a couple of items here. Oh, a cookbook. Another cookbook. Let's have a sit down and look at, maybe give ourselves another level up. Because having that extra incantation I wanted the level up for would have really helped during that fight. We could have knocked her over a couple of times. Let's have a quick look. Can we look at our inventory? No, we can look at the map while we're sitting down. But not our inventory. So let's have a quick... so what do we get? Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 14. Poison Pot. Poison Bone Dart. Oh, poison darts that we can throw. That's going to be quite cool. And the other cookbook lets us do Silver Pickled Foulfoot, which I believe is an item that increases the drop rate of items when you kill enemies, which is pretty cool. Sacred Scorpion Charm raises holy attack power but lowers damage negation. Talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, patterned on a scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing a heart with a blessed glow. That's quite a cool design, but interesting. Okay. Anything else in this little ruined building? Doesn't look like. We'll have a quick look behind. Doesn't look like we can see a cool looking building on over there. Oh, that one we saw before, I believe. This building. Very cool. A long way down into the water. One thing we haven't been doing very much, and it's one of those things that I'm subconsciously doing because I've played the game before, I've realised, is looking down over the edge is something you definitely want to do. Because sometimes you will spot stuff, and I've not been doing it because I kind of already know there isn't stuff. I feel like this is getting too much into this area, so we're not going to go down that way. I think we're getting a bit close. Maybe we'll just have a quick look over this wall. Oh, what have we got here? More of these funny little dogs. I'm going to stay on my horse this time, actually, because they were tricky last time. Oh, and in fact, I can tell even from that damage we've just done to him that he is these guys are stronger than the normal enemies, the normal dogs we fought. We'll try going on foot, but I'm a bit scared. Come on. Oh, cripes. Okay, one's down. And we're building up a gauge there. That's, it's not bleed and it's not poison. It's a new one that we haven't seen before. Right down first. Oof. It's empty, so glad for that for now. We don't get to find out what that status effect was going to be just yet. But that is the theme for this area. I'll give you a little clue. I mean, look, this area is so bad, they've built up these weird burning walls to stop things leaving. So yeah. So done us the title cards and I missed it. This area is called Caelid, and it is not very nice. I mean, look at this giant bird on this branch here. Look, he's massive. Those things are like 3 times my height, 4 times my height, and I do not like them at all. So we'll light this grace and we'll leave here for now, I think. We won't be coming back, but we've got it here as a point of interest. We'll come and explore. Well, who knows how long this playthrough is going to go on. Maybe we'll explore Caelid one day. Let's go back to where the skies are blue and the floor is green, please. Enough of that. Now this path loops around this way. So that's the way we came back down to Summonwater Village. I think this way was where we saw this guy. Oh, there we go. We got the familiar music of Limgrave back. I think we'll go for maybe 5-10 more minutes. We'll try and find a nice place to stop. We've got a giant here. We'll just take him on for fun because we haven't fought one in a while. 2 R2s and down he goes is amazing. We can get a cheeky hit. Oh, just too long before we got... Oh my god. Oh, we've caught... I thought we'd knocked him down again, but we just blinded him. Oh, I'm surprised we couldn't knock him down again there. I wonder if... whoa. I wonder if they have some sort of... you can't knock them too many times in too quick a succession. I was very lucky we got away with that. I think we were a bit cocky going for too many hits while he was staggered. We should have just made sure we'd got the critical. Alright. Let's go down here. Let's try and make it to this next blue beam before we finish. Cool. Castle up on the top of this cliff though. See some wolves down there. Sheep over this side. Maybe we're just going to knock them quick just to get some extra bones. Sorry guys. I always feel bad when they don't even drop the bones, man. Poor sheep. Down you go. What we got here? Neutralizing boluses. Very handy. Wolves didn't drop any bones either. Alright, so the path carries on this way. My curiosity does not let me not go and look over this way now. What we got over here? Cliff. Oh, there's a nice beach down below. Oh, there's a cool little ledge there that looks like it's got some treasures on it. Can you see that? Hang on, if I... gently. Oh, a little bit close to that edge there. Look with our telescope. What can we see? Yeah, there's a pickup there. And there's a guy sitting on the cliff. Interesting. We'll have to go remember to check that out. Maybe we'll see. Can I put a little... Where is it? Here-ish? That's good enough. That'll remind us. But yeah, look, this is another one of those sort of ruined churchy type buildings. Let's follow the path a bit further. I think we're going to have to try and remember to come back up here, because look, it does look like we could come up and around maybe. Or maybe go the other way around, I'm not sure yet. But there is some stuff up there that we want to make sure we try and check out. Maybe I should do it now. We do it now? I can see there's a spirit spring there actually. Okay, let's try and make this a bit quicker. Right, I've got wolves, got sheep. Let's just leave those guys for now. We'll have a look this way. What have we got up here? There's some wolfies. There's a spirit spring. I want to get up to that next cliff where I'd put the beam up there. There's another one that's going to just take us back to where we were. What's this though? A bunch of wolves just sat around. With a daddy wolf at the top of the cliff, is it? Oh yeah. Are you guys protecting anything? Or maybe this is just where they chill. Okay, so there's a Trina's lily there. This must take us back up to where we were before. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's come back down. So, where was that other spirit spring? Here. Oh, I can hear a... Yeah, I was going to say I can hear a scarab. He's right in front of us there. See if we can get him. Oh, Ash of War's Sacred Blade. Wrong button. That sounds very cool. Sacred Blade grants armaments attack holy essence and fires off a golden blade projectile. The armament retains its holy essence for a while. That sounds pretty cool. Usable on melee armaments, whips, fists, and claws accepted. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. Right, what I want to do then is see, can I use this spirit spring to jump up onto the cliff that I wanted to get to? That's the test. Can we go far enough to get on there? It doesn't look like we can. Am I able to fudge my way up here? That's the other thing we might be able to do. Sometimes Torrent's good like that, but other times he isn't. Oh, we did it! We did it. There we go. It's where we saw some of those coffins, so I just want to see what we've got here. Some golden runes, lovely. Always worth getting a bit of cash in the bank. Lovely, lovely. Oh, I think that's all of them. Sweet, and then there was some more over the other side, I think. Where, yeah, I could just see them fading into view now. Cool. So, can I cross there from here? Maybe. It looks a bit fraught. Don't want to fall down there. Oh god, I've just spied. There's something big and scary down there. Can we see him? Yeah, there's a dead wolf here, it looks like, and a big rune bear. That's one of the really big bears. I don't know if you remember, we fought one of those a few episodes ago. So we won't go that way just yet. We've got other stuff over there. Look, there's a cool little big bit of fallen building there. That looks pretty dope. This forest looks really interesting. Yeah, cool. All right, let's go and rest. Well, I'm presuming. I know there's somewhere to rest in this church. So we'll go and hit that. I think we'll wrap up there for now. We need to try that Ash of War out as well because it sounds cool. Gives giving Master Sword energy for sure. But yes, look. Oh, we're close to that red marker as well. Interesting. Oh, and we've seen the Steely, so I'll put a marker on that so we don't forget about that. Which way is that? Must be over there somewhere. Oh, can't see it from here. See it on the compass. The trees are sort of blocking it. Third Church of Marika. Wait a second. Third Church of Marika? The flask of wondrous physics still remains at the Third Church of Marika, north of the Mistwood. And though there's a big wood there, is that the Mistwood? Perhaps it is. We'll find out next time. There's a cool statue there. There's some pickups here. We're not going to pick those up just now. Let's light this fire. Light this fireless grey site. I think we'll leave it there for now. As always, thank you for hanging out. And we'll continue real soon.